Reiki is one of those things that has been the biggest gift in my life. And it might sound so cliche, but legit, my life changed in another way after I became a Reiki healer. And I actually decided to become a Reiki healer because I'm a health coach and a fitness coach, and I've been working with clients on the physical body. But I wanted to be able to help somebody on a deeper level. I wanted to be able to help them emotionally, help balance their chakras, help rebalance their aura, and clear their energy and really help them with deep, deep healing. So July 2019, I became a Reiki 2 healer. And I didn't know when I first signed up that my life was going to change in the way that it did. And you may hear a lot of Reiki healers say this, but Reiki is legit magical. So before I decided to become a Reiki healer, I didn't always trust myself. You know, I questioned myself, I questioned my desires, I questioned my intuition. Yes, I'd been working on it for years of like learning to trust it more. But once I became a Reiki healer, it was like, now you actually trust it. And that was something that was really fun for me to experience. I knew energy existed. I've read a lot of books. I experienced certain things, but I didn't always like believe in my experiences. But then once I started doing Reiki on other people, it was like, oh, this is real. This is happening. And when I send Reiki, sometimes my hands get really hot. Sometimes they tingle. Sometimes I'll feel things in my physical body. Sometimes they'll get cold. It all changes. Sometimes I might see shapes, sometimes I might have ideas come into my mind. But what'll happen is that when I'm having a session, at the end of it, I'll tell somebody what I experienced. And a lot of times it's what they're personally experiencing. It is something about their past. It is something that's a value for them. And the more I started doing Reiki sessions, the more I started to trust in myself, started to trust in connecting into the source and actually feeling it, actually feeling the energy. It allows me to feel so alive. It allows me to connect in and know that there is something greater than myself and just work with energy. The other thing that I really love about being a Reiki healer is that for the longest, I had always been looking outside of myself for healing. Hence, 2018, I decided to really take my diet into my own manners. But like before then, I was going to other doctors. I was following their diets. I was following their supplements, right? So yes, I might have already started that in 2018 of like listening to myself. There's still a piece of me that like thought somebody else knew more about me than me, and somebody else could heal me. And now that I am a Reiki healer, I have the power in myself, my own hands. I can send Reiki to myself anytime I want to. And there have been times where my stomach will feel upset, my throat will hurt me, and I will give myself healing. And guess what? I do feel better. And that's my favorite part about this power is that literally walking around any day, anytime I can see somebody on the street, I can learn about a family member, I can hear about a client, anything, I can send them healing. And I think that is the best gift ever that Reiki gives us, is that we're here to help heal other people. We're here to help uplift them. And of course, to do our own healing. So one of the ways that I use Reiki that was really powerful for me is that I thought of the younger versions of myself. I thought of the times where I didn't feel worthy. I'd gone through some things. Granted, like I have a lot of abandonment. There's a lot of things from my past that I wanted to heal. And I have sat there and I have sent Reiki to these older versions of myself. And it has helped heal the emotions that I might still be carrying from those situations today. And so by me healing things now and today, it's helping me to have better relationships and not be triggered and let things go. Like actually let things go. Because I just feel like so many times, so often, we are carrying things that we don't need to carry anymore. Something happened and yes, we experienced it, but we can't sit here and be fearful that it's going to happen to us again. Instead, we can just remember that we were able to get through it back then, so we're going to be able to get through it now. And you know what? Maybe we'll be able to get through something even faster since we already experienced it. But I'm somebody who has had those worries and those fears and who's gotten caught up in them. And so Reiki has really allowed me to let go of those fears, to let go of those worries, and just have a little bit more fun and be more playful and enjoy life and actually realize that every single day is truly a blessing. Every single day we can connect into this source energy, we can feel it, and we can remember that there is something else here. The world, we're all connected and we can feel each other's energy. Hence, when I send energy to other people, like I can feel their energy no matter where they are. I have sent energy to people in Singapore, in London, all over the world, and I can still connect in with them, right? With distance and time, it doesn't matter when it comes to Reiki because it's universal consciousness. It is energy. And I know that Reiki has started to become very popular. A lot of people are drawn to it. A lot of people are practicing it. I personally teach a workshop via Zoom, so it's a very personal connection of teaching somebody Reiki and giving the attunement and really helping them and fostering their journey for them and answering any questions and just really making sure that they understand the history of Reiki and how to do a session. And so I know like a lot of people get skeptical about doing online workshops. I'm gonna tell you, I received my Reiki Master certification via online because it was the pandemic and we couldn't all gather together. And so we jumped on Zoom. My teacher hosted it the same way she would an in-person workshop. And I can attune people, right? Like I'm able to do this. So doing something online can work. It is possible. Reiki can be done via distance, hence why I do the workshops that I do, because I know that it works. Ultimately, when it comes to Reiki, the more we practice it, the more it strengthens, and the more we get to know this energy and the beauty of it and connect in with it. And it's so beautiful. But really, it's about your connection with the Reiki and it's about your intention. A lot of teachers teach it different ways, but the one thing that I just get so clear is that it's us individually connecting into that power and asking for the highest healing for whatever person that we're working with. I typically ask for a miracle healing. I want a healing that's in their highest and greatest good. And just allowing the conversation to unfold for that person and with this energy, this consciousness. You know, as a Reiki healer, I'm never the one doing the work. I am just the vessel. I am just the channel. I am the one facilitating it. But the conversation is actually between the person receiving the healing and that energy and that consciousness. And what I have seen from Reiki literally is life-changing. It is so amazing. And a lot of people who become Reiki healers, I know initially things that are in the shadows come to light. They became a Reiki healer and now all of a sudden it feels like the world has been turned upside down. That's the universe showing you the things that you still can work on. That's the universe showing you what it is that you can heal and bringing these things up in order for you to heal them. And so I wanted to make this video because I know a lot of people become skeptical of Reiki and they're just not quite sure or they're drawn to it and they just don't know. Reiki is literally life-changing. Reiki helps give you confidence. Reiki helps you connect in with your own intuition. Reiki can help expand your psychic abilities. Reiki can help provide healing on extremely deep levels for yourself as well as other people around you. Reiki helps you connect in with your inner power. It helps you connect into your spirit guides. It helps you connect into the universe. And it really allows you to feel the energy, to feel it physically within yourself. And it can help bring a lot of joy to you, to others. It can help other people feel so much more calm. And most of all, it helps someone else or yourself sleep better at night. It is just very relaxing and just a beautiful gift. And I wanted to just share with you guys a little bit as to how it helped me because I didn't know that this was going to happen when I first became a Reiki healer. You know, I just thought, okay, I'm going to have another tool in my toolbox and I'm going to be able to work with people and help them heal on a deeper level. I did not realize that I personally was going to transform in the way in which I did. And it has been the most beautiful journey because being able to connect into this energy, being able to trust myself and connect into my own energy has been the most wonderful gift I've ever given myself. And I know that might sound like hella selfish and whatever, but you have to understand that as a healer, self-care is extremely important because taking care of ourselves gives us the energy to sustain and be here and take care of other people. Hence why I am so big on self-care and making sure that you guys are taking care of yourselves, because your family needs you to take care of yourself so that you have the energy to take care of them too. You know what I mean? If you're feeling called to Reiki and you're really curious about it, I highly recommend taking a course. I personally teach Reiki 1 and 2 together. I do this once a month via Zoom. So if you're interested in joining my personal Reiki workshop, you can check the link below or go to crystalray.com/booking and you'll see it there. I'm gonna be doing a workshop next weekend on Sunday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern time. Doesn't matter where you are in the world, you are welcome to join. People will ask me, how do I know that it's time for me to become a Reiki healer? My response is, it keeps coming up. You keep seeing it everywhere. You keep being curious about it. You keep being drawn to it. Or you're working with a Reiki healer and you're getting sessions consistently and you want to really expand that connection and be able to give yourself sessions as well as your family, and maybe even start a side business, right? Or a full-time business. Reiki has a lot of opportunity and potential. You can do a lot of things with it. So if you're watching this video and you're like, Reiki keeps coming to me, Reiki keeps being in my mind, I'm so curious, feel free to message me with any questions that you have. I am here to answer them. I understand like being hesitant or not knowing what you're getting into. Honestly, I didn't know anything that I was getting into when I went to this workshop. Like I saw Reiki 1 and 2, I saw that I would learn about crystal grids. I wanted to learn about crystal grids. I signed up for it and it was the best experience. Life-changing. I had never felt so absolutely amazing and on cloud 9 the day after. Like that feeling, that Reiki blissed out feeling is literally the best feeling I have ever experienced. And every day I get to tap back into that in a way by connecting into this Reiki energy. And it's beautiful. And I just hope that this video helps you if you've been curious about Reiki and if you're just not sure if it's for you or not, and you're just looking for that sign. To me, being a Reiki healer is like that last piece of the puzzle of living the most holistically healthy life that you can, because we can eat great foods, we can move our body, we can do mindset work, and then also with Reiki, we can heal ourselves emotionally and take care of our energy and our energetic body. So I'm gonna post more videos about Reiki as well. Stay tuned if you want to see them, hit subscribe. But I just wanna say that I really appreciate you being here. I appreciate you taking the time and spending it with me. I hope this video was helpful. And like I said, if you have questions, if you're interested in becoming a Reiki healer, let me know. Shoot me a message. You can email me or you can find me on Instagram or any of the other social media platforms. I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye.